Bam, there we go. Well, let's turn it over a little bit this way. Got the door open today. Might have the dog visit. That's right. Zephyr the dog. We rescued Zephyr. I guess that's one of those things that happened this year that good to be thankful for. Well, let's see. I get to pick up the dog poop every morning, take it for a walk every morning. Well, I guess I better say we're thankful for that. It keeps everybody happy when that one goes. I don't know. It's always interesting. This Thanksgiving thing, it's pressure for some, it's exciting for others. It's, oh, I got to cook. Oh, I got to clean. Oh, I got to travel. I don't know. It's all over the place with that whole thing. Is it a fun day? Well, hopefully, it is a fun day for everybody. But for a few of these people, we're going to play this video in here, and I do hope I don't have a copyright problem with it. Still got to figure that out, about what is copyrighted or not when you're playing it and giving people full credit and playing it out. I ran into a problem with one of those videos. I found out afterwards that you can't do it because it's copyrighted. I was like, well, it's public, it's playing, it's shareable. I guess if it's not shareable, then that's a different story. But I wasn't looking to take anybody's credit, and I'm really not looking to take the credit of these folks. Oh, what some poor people do to these to these turkeys. Some of it's funny, some of it's scary. Hey, these videos, some of these videos will show people not just burning or dropping or whatever a turkey, but it's this cooking it in hot oil. That seems to be the scary one. So there is, or at least there was, I should find that one too, a public service announcement from your local fire department or from some fire department someplace about this turkey cooking in hot oil. Crispy, juicy. So I'm told. I've never had it. But cooking it, that's a little crazy. I thought the dog was coming in. But cooking it, you got to know what you're doing. That's a real know what you're going to do, how to do it, and do it safely. Do it far away from everything, just in case that oil does go on fire. You'll see. You'll see some of these videos in here. Not good. Just not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. All right, ready? So let's go. It's a 10-minute video. We'll jump in every once in a while. We'll have a good time with it. If anybody joins us here today, we'll see if we can pop you on and doing that whole thing and a whole bunch of things and a whole bunch of things coming out. In fact, last night was one of those. It's like, every once in a while, kind of think about what we're doing, what we're doing here, what's fun, what's not, what we're talking about. And it's just been like all over the place for the last couple of months. Really have been entertaining myself, I think, more than anything else, with these things. Couple of days we hit on some pretty hot topics, doing that. First week of December is all about the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. I think it's like Education Week or something like that. So we'll kind of probably focus that way doing it. Been talking about having guests on now for quite a while. It's like always for one reason or another, kind of extending that out a little bit more. This getting used to using StreamYard over here and figuring out the different tools in there. Great. Need to spend more time doing that. I haven't. Don't. Uh, this goes, I guess this all goes into real life, right? So if you're going to do something, you got to understand why you're doing it. Absolutely. What your capabilities are. I might even tie this into Thanksgiving. Why are you cooking? Why are you cooking? Okay. Because you like to cook, because you can cook, or because you're like, oh, what the hell? Let's experiment. Done it. Done it. Oh, the experiment side. Let's not kid ourselves. But even this whole thing, I enjoy the interviewing. Haven't interviewed anybody in a while. Okay, so why not? The technology, yeah, I think it's great to understand. It's great to know how to cook. You should learn how to cook, without a doubt. Hey, Mick, I think I've run across so many people in so many different places with you got to cook is really the answer. The weight loss kind of a thing. I lost weight. How did I lose the weight? Started cooking. Bottom line, I started cooking. I didn't cook fancy. My why for cooking was because I wanted to eat healthier. I wanted to know what was going into those things. So I started cooking, not preparing prepared meals and the rest of that stuff. You read those ingredients. What a long list of ingredients. What are those things? I don't know. Maybe I'll interview somebody and I can tell you, they can tell you what some of those things are. I don't know. But cook fresh. It's not that hard. Cooking is not that hard. Baking? Nope. I haven't haven't been able to bake. Yeah, no, but just on the cooking side of things. But so you learn how to do it. Same with this. Know how to do it. Know the limitations. All right, trying to figure this out. I know I need to put a little bit more time into it. Can do. It's not really that hard, to make it work. And then go. And then go from there. And then grow to a point where you really understand what it is that you really should be doing with this, right? There's limitations. Look, I do this thing at home. It's one thing, you know. I go to studio, go to Donna Drake Studio, Drake Media Studio. I do it there, or I do it through a podcast service where it's edited a little bit more. So whole different story, whole different story. So they'll go there. What's the challenge going back and forth? Well, if I do these videos, you really can't do the you can't do the Spotify. You can't call it a podcast. Podcast is going to be audio, no visual. Can't see it. So it's just words. So me showing a video doesn't work. Can't do it. So got to drop that. Goes back to interviewing. I'm going to show the videos. It's got to go another way. So you know what? That's a consideration that goes into it. I can show the videos over here. It's fun. This copyright thing, whatever. So I don't do the major networks. This one's not coming from the major networks. This is I think somebody put it together, or some secondary, not a major network group put it together that's still looking for the exposure with it. You could subscribe to all of these things, and you probably should. It's kind of fun to doing it that way, And then the end game. What is it that you're really trying to accomplish? Not just so much as why you're doing it in the first place, but and how to do it and the rest of that stuff. Well, what is truly, that end game out of it? Is it something that you want to sell as a business? Is it something you just do because you just love to do, and when it comes time for you not to be able to do it for whatever reason, I get too old to do this. I get too old to do it, and it stops. That's it. It's not like I'm looking for somebody to step into this thing, especially if my why is because I just enjoy doing it. That's not it. If your why is because you want to build a business out of it and share your expertise with others and build a business there, that's a different end game. It's a whole different thing. Then you can't just be doing everything by yourself. You can't. Even if you're a cook, a chef, even if you're a chef, you need to be able to create something that is going to do what you do without you doing it, and make it work that way. Now, for the people you're going to see in this video, I hope they don't pass along their skill set. It should go away when it goes away, and they learn their thing, and just let it go at that. So we'll play some of these videos. We'll get that going. All right, so let's go share screen, share, and share alike. All right, so here we go. This is crazy Thanksgiving fails. Oh boy, there we go. Right from the get-go on this one. We go back to
oh my God.
Let's get that full credit here. Oh, it's so good.
Holy mackerel, good thing we're inside.
Dad burnt the turkey. Oh my gosh. That's burnt.
Oh, that's burnt. You can't claim that one's crispy.
Yeah. There's the turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
Well, we got a little problem there. It's late, folks.
No. What this person is missing is a fire extinguisher. And one for oil, too. Not just a wood one, you know. But oil is so dangerous. I know one person I coach his turkeys like this. Does it very safely.
Whoa!
Not like that.
Uh-oh.
Nick, that wind blows the wrong way, that house is gone. I think I saw a car over on the side there, too. Not too good.
There, that's why I didn't do that earlier.
No, don't stand in. Don't fight. Leave the turkey out. God, listen. Get out of there. Get away. Get out.
Count to five. Count to five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're into another video. Oh, there we go. And I think they were shooting no fireworks there.
Yes, I did.
What is this guy even doing?
Brad. You're a brat.
Mom, you're gonna want to remember this.
No, I'm not.
This guy looks so serious cooking that one. All right, that thing's dead. This is a problem. All right. That seems to have been one of those public service announcements out of there. Let's see.
We need a big old pan.
We're having a problem here on this Thanksgiving Day. We got a blazing fire out of control. Turkey's going down. It's just the foil that's on fire.
Oh, good.
The
house is on fire.
Call 911.
Stop and roll.
Roll the turkey.
Someone go grab some salt.
Stop, drop, and
Baking
roll.
soda. The turkey's ruined and we're so excited.
Just spray the one, honey. Just keep spraying the back of the place until the fire gets here.
I wish I could hear what they're saying. Oh, that's too good.
No, I'm not.
That's it. Turkey's getting revenge.
The first thing we learned from experience is that you gotta turn the fire off.
They don't like oil and grease don't mix. I don't know what.
And then you drop the bird in. Now you need a professional coat hanger wired up to do this. You can't just use any old regular coat hanger.
Ah. Something tells me that wasn't what they were hoping for.
Okay. Yeah. Not water.
Watch your feet.
That's not working. Oh, I think we lost it. Turned a finger on that one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, not good. Fire extinguisher. I think it'd be calling the fire.
Daisy, come here.
at that point in
Daisy,
time.
come here. Come here, girl.
Hurry up!
Shake it.
There we go.
Shake
Make
it.
a little bit more formal. Oh man, not good.
Did you turn it off?
You want to try the baking soda first, because that's what they tell you in biology class.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do something.
I don't know. That's gonna melt.
Or, chemistry.
You know what? I'm waiting for the hose. And if it comes today, it's allowed.
I'm not sure what they're doing.
Go get a pan of water.
All right, folks, here it is.
I guess they were trying to put the thing out.
I don't know if you can see this, but 20 pounds of turkey, 5 pounds of bacon. I hope the annual fireball. Better watch the oven in case there's flammable material.
Turkey wrapped in bacon.
3,
Wow.
2, 1.
Look at that.
Oh, it's stuck again.
It doesn't fit.
Oh, that's
That's a problem. Oh gosh.
okay.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Yeah, real bad.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, Bear. You are in the kitchen. Happy Thanksgiving, Uncle Chris. Happy Thanksgiving.
Wonder where this one's
Good,
going.
NTV.
There's the turkey.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
So good. Look so good.
oh, that's where the turkey's going. Oh, turkey down, turkey cooked down. Then we get the turkey in there already. But we got issues. Oh. There you go. Subscribe to their channel. They deserve it. All right. Let's just go on to one more thing over here. Our public service announcement. Stop that share. Let's go to another share screen. And
It's a video on how to safely and correctly deep fry turkey. The first step you need to do is just make
With
sure
your
with your
stock
stock
pod,
pod.
oh, this
down
is too
your
long.
turkey.
Hold on a second.
Place
That's a little too long. Well, let's just let
the
it play
turkey
until we-
inside of the stock pot.
and then cover it with water. Water should just cover over the top of the turkey. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the turkey out now, and I leave mine wrapped in the plastic so that the turkey itself doesn't get wet. Because the last thing you want to do is put a wet turkey into a pot full of hot, scalding oil. And you can see, if you look inside my stock pot, it's just under 3 gallons of oil I'll need for a 13-pound turkey. So what we'll do with that,
I got to jump over to something else there. Let's stop that.
Cottonseed oil, and I'll use that instead of peanut oil because of various allergies that people may have. But we'll take that and just make sure that we do have 3 gallons worth of oil to put in our stock pot. Now, next thing we're going to need to do is just make sure we empty all this water, make sure the pot's dry before we put any oil in it. Next step we're going to need to do in deep frying this turkey is we're going to have to go ahead and light our propane tank. What we're going to do is go ahead and have it hooked up to our tank in the off positions.
We're going.
And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just open the tank. It does not have to be open all the way. So we're just going to open it there just a little bit. And on our regulator valve that's on the actual tube leading to the burner, we're just going to turn this probably 1/4 of the way until you start to hear a little bit of gas come out. And there it is. And then we're going to light it just 1/4. We don't want it on full blast while we try to light it. We only want just a little bit of gas coming out. And the reason is we don't want to be burnt by it. It's like this. And there it is. And you can see the flame now with this regulator valve on the tube right here. As we turn counterclockwise, we can actually increase the flame, the intensity, the heat. And as we turn back clockwise again, it actually turns it down or off depending on how far we go. And we've already placed our 3 gallons of oil inside of the pot. Now what we need to do, we need to wait until 350 degrees is reached with the oil right here. And we can still adjust, like I said, the temperature with this. So that it's going to get hotter faster and you can hear that going, or back it off. And when it reaches 350 degrees, that's when we'll put the turkey actually in the oil. So while the oil's heating, what we're going to do is take the turkey that we've got. We've got this 12-pound turkey here, and we're actually going to try and get as much water off of it as we can. It's been thawed already, so there's no ice or anything inside the turkey. But what we're going to do is just try and get it as dry as we can, because the oil and the fire do not mix. Well, oil and water do not mix very well at all. It could create an explosion. So what we're going to do, we're just going to flip this thing over. We're just going to dry it until our oil gets to about 350 degrees. We're going to dry on the outside, every little crack we can get to. And we're going to dry it on the inside also, and we'll do that just by turning it up on this end here. And when the juices will drain out from the inside, we'll also take
There you go.
sort of dab as well as we can on the inside. We won't get the inside completely dry, but every little bit helps. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and set our turkey on the little holder here. We always want it so that the wings are down and the feet are up. We're going to put it in through where the neck would be, out the side, just like that. That's all there is to it. Now we're just going to wait to place the bird inside the oil. Our temperature is up to about 350 degrees right now, and that's what we're aiming to get it to, 350 degrees. Now we're ready to put our turkey in. What you're going to want to do first, they recommend turning it totally off. I just turn it all the way down to where you don't have much of a flame, where you can barely hear it igniting, just like that. And what we're going to do, very important, make sure you have on the glove, long sleeve shirts. This should not flare up anything happen. But just in case it does, we want to be protected. So what we're going to do with our glove, turkey, and long sleeves on, we're going to lower it in very slowly. And you will start to hear some hissing and cooking immediately. Just like that. We're going to take our hook out. She's cooking right now. And you notice that did not flare up like you see in some of those other how-to videos where it was just a mountain explosion of oil and fire. This is done safely. And we're just going to let it cook now for 45 minutes. While it's cooking, you want to leave the lid off, and you also want to put your temperature gauge in. And we're going to turn the heat back up also. When you first put the turkey in, there's a sudden drop in the temperature of the oil. So you try to get it back up as quickly as you can. To monitor that, you put your temperature probe back in, but not with the lid. And you want it to go in a place where it's not going to be touching the turkey, but it's actually just sitting in the oil. Just like that. Now we can keep an eye on the temperature of the bird, or excuse me, of the oil, and get it back up to 350. When it gets back to 350, you'll want to cut back on the amount of propane that you're using and try and keep it below or around 350. We're about 10 minutes into cooking our bird. So out of the 45 minutes we're going to have it in there, the temperature has just now started to get back close to 350. Temperature dropped in about half if I didn't mention it earlier. So it took about 10 minutes to get it back up to 350 with our burner on full blast. Don't know if I mentioned it before, but for every pound of the turkey, you want to cook it for 3.5 minutes. This is a 12-pound turkey, which comes out to about 42 minutes inside the pot. I'm actually going to go 45 minutes on it just to make it easy on the math to know what time to take it out. Just an update, we're halfway through now. Our temperature's holding steady at 350 degrees. I found a happy medium with my gas flow that just keeps it just perfect. So we've got about 20 minutes left, and then we'll pull the bird out and see what it looks like. You can already see the back end of it here. It's already got a nice golden brown about it, and that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. So the turkey's done cooking now. We're at 45 minutes. First thing we're going to do, we're going to turn the gas off. And there went the flame. It is out. Now we're going to walk over here. We're going to pick the turkey up nice and slowly.
There. Mike's on.
Let it drain.
Got company.
Get as much of that oil.
It doesn't look too bad.
That beautiful, isn't it? Nice and golden.
There you go, one golden turkey. So hey, dude, that was
Shake it a little bit.
that was all right. Not as dramatic as those flames shooting out of the whole world over there, but darn it, that looks
anything catching fire.
that looks pretty good.
There we go. One beautiful golden turkey. Let's walk up here and put it on its tray. Just gonna sit the turkey right here.
All right, you got the point on that one. Let's I think he's got a minute or two to go here. Yeah, another 30 seconds for our turkey man.
Edge, and we're just gonna dump it onto our carving platter, just like this.
There you go.
And there's our one golden 12-pound turkey after 45 minutes inside of the corn seed oil.
Well done.
Ready to be carved.
That's a whole nother video. We'll save that
Enjoy
one for
your
another day.
Thanksgiving and happy eating.
Let's
Thanks
see
for
if-
watching.
There you go. Let's see if he gives his credit as to who to go. I think we're fine there. So let's stop that. Let's get rid of this one over here. This way we don't have to hear that playing in the background. There's the other half of the team. Dogs, well, the dog's down on the floor and Zephyr over there. But you know, we went to do a lot of cooking over there, a lot of cooking, how not to cook, you know, in the beginning of that.
And we're going to teach how to bring in food.
That's right. You saw those folks with the, you saw the people that had the telephone. Well, we were the
That's us.
we were the telephone people. You know, we called for help. You know, doing that. Who knows? Hey, maybe one day, one of our chef friends over there, you know, will bring you in, you know, and have them cook, you know, for the day. That would actually be fun. Maybe a friend Thanksgiving.
Oh,
That was
would
fun.
be- that was fun. That was one of the best Thanksgivings I ever had when we brought just friends in.
Yeah. So we did
No family.
we did like two. One where we cooked. I actually cooked. That was fun. I enjoyed cooking. What a day-long event it was cooking, but doing that. And then the other one where we just kind of kept the front door open, which is kind of fun.
Yeah,
So one was done on a Friday, you know, that Friday Thanksgiving Day, and the other one was we just had the door open. So what that meant was that, you know, on Thanksgiving evening, everybody traveled to wherever, but
Right.
we
That's
were
right.
the
I forgot about
stop-off point for people on the way home.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So as long as
Yeah.
the front door was open, it was party was still on.
Yeah,
That was that
That
was a
was
night
cool.
and a half.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but definitely fun. So anyhow, so Thanksgiving is here. Shared a couple of videos about the
Nice.
different sides of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I saw her over your shoulder because
Yeah.
I couldn't find it on the phone for a change.
Yeah, all right, I gotta work on that. The social media people gotta need to make this thing a little bit more
A little
visible.
easier.
But we're putting it out now on YouTube, Facebook. I could do LinkedIn and the rest of that stuff. So just
Oh,
upgrading a little bit. Got a friend. I'm gonna thank him for that one. Who's gonna help me out with the logo of Tomato Talk, make it look a little bit
Oh,
nicer
great.
than just that tomato.
Who's doing that?
One of the guys I know who I work with, one of the nighttime crowd.
Oh,
You know, young guy. He's beginning graphic artist. You know, he likes doing the whole thing, and that's what he wants to do. So, and I told him about my straightforward tomato. He's like, you know, I could help you with that. I'm thinking, okay, going back to some of the things I can do, can't do. Well, I can know what goes into a logo, but actually making a logo is a whole different animal. Making a good looking logo is a whole different animal.
Even though Tim is against it.
No. Tim is the ultimate. You know, there's a few folks I wanted to thank over here. You know, with regards to the video thing, Tim Healy, the Prophet Express. Yes, Tim. You know, he was the first one. Remember that? That was
Yes.
8 years ago.
Yes.
8 years ago. He's like, and it was tonight. 8 years ago. It was a Wednesday night. He taped his show Wednesday nights at the time, the Prophet Express. And he's like, how would you like to go? No, I met him at a Toastmaster meeting. I wanted to speak to 5,000 people over the course of the year. And without knowing me, we just met that night. He asked me, so well, why don't you come on the show? So, of course, I said what I said. Yes.
Of course.
You opened the
Never
door.
will you turn it down.
No. So I went on the show. So that was the first time I did any kind of a radio show where I was the guest. I think at that point in time I was helping Donna Drake, helping the guests in that green room,
Mhm.
you know, and that kind of thing. But that was the first time I actually went on as a guest on a radio show.
Oh,
Yeah, so that was a whole lot of fun. So you know, so that was good. So Tim, thanks for that. And then just recently, and tonight they're going to be playing it again. Darren Siafi and Norman Wasserman, you know, their program, Darren and the Music Man. So a few months ago, I had interviewed them. So I got the chance to play interviewer, not interviewee. And so they're going to be playing that tonight. So,
oh, good.
so we're back on air. We're back on air on the Wednesday night.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve. That would be tonight. So
Yes.
that one they put through all kinds of different sites, but through Facebook and the rest of those social media platforms. So that's kind of cool. And that's the story.
Very good.
Yeah, it's all good. So that's the story. All right, we're in a little bit over here today. Hope everybody has a good, safe Thanksgiving. If you are cooking, cook appropriately. Make sure the turkey gets to where it's supposed to get to. Don't overcook the stupid turkey. Don't burn it in the oil. Don't burn your house down. Don't burn the backyard down. Don't do any of that kind of stuff. You know, whatever. If you need to pick up the phone to call for help, to call for catering, by all means do that. You know, I'll cook something.
I'm sure you will.
I'll cook something. I don't know what. We'll figure.
Vegetables.
Yeah. And we'll fry up a potato or something like that. something. I don't know, whatever. Anyhow, so that's the story. So have a good Thanksgiving. I know we will. We got the family coming over, for this one. Still playing with all those rules of safety and all the rest of that kind of stuff. But Jay, so be it. At least we're together with family. So have an absolutely wonderful day. I think we're going to take off tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see what happens in the morning, and then back on Friday, and then we're back again. And then that's the story.
Very good.
All right. Oh, good. So
Again,
have a wonderful day, folks. And
happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but have a good one.
happy Thanksgiving.
Take care.